So like last night, I was watching Fox News, right, and my boy Robert De Niro, you know what I'm saying, the legendary, incomparable, the Godfather, you know what I'm saying. This cat is a legend, bro. He was on there talking about America and talking about Trump, and now they want that Fox host news to be fired for the things that Robert De Niro was saying, because Robert De Niro was saying some heavy stuff, bro. He was saying how Trump is a moron, and Trump don't do this, he don't do that, he don't do this, he don't do that, he ain't a good president. You shouldn't be fired for freedom of speech. It's a freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say, as long as you ain't trying to cause harm to the person. So when I start talking, I try to exercise my right, my amendment, even though my amendment right don't make a fucking difference half the time, because I'm going to tell you why it don't matter half the time. So look, it's just like when you in court, or they don't care about what the truth is. You my color of skin, they don't give a fuck what you saying. They just don't care what you saying. The truth can be bleeding all over the table, and it don't matter with nobody. It don't matter what you saying about anything. You can go on there to defend yourself. You can go on there with a lawyer, and you still getting stroked. And it don't matter, like the Constitution. You know, the Constitution was wrote and was written by racist white men who don't like niggas. So now, these things, they never really get changed a lot. They might have added to it, but it still feel like it's still racist ass white men who still control the narrative of our Constitution. It's because how is it fair for us when it's not fair? Because if I'm white, it's different. If I'm black, it's different. Like, listen, I never been in trouble before. Get in trouble the first time and get hold. I get 5 years of probation for some shit that don't even require 5 years of probation. I'm off that shit now, so I can talk about it. But never been in trouble, and I get hold like that. And people like sodomize, you know, I can't even say their name, but that's what they do, and they get less time than that. And pastors touch on young, you know what, and they get less time than that. They just get kicked out of the church, and you can go to another one. You know, like, it don't make sense to me. You gotta make this shit make sense. So you shouldn't. Moral of the story is Robert De Niro. Shout out to Robert De Niro. I got nothing but love for him. But the Fox host news who gave Robert De Niro the interview shouldn't be fired for the things that he interviewed Robert De Niro for, because it's supposed to be freedom of speech, and that man can say whatever the fuck he want to say. He old enough to say it. Robert De Niro is like in his 80s, bro. He can say what the fuck he want to say, bro. That's a real nigga, bro. Shout out to Robert De Niro, bro.